this in from the 25. Flacco from the gun. He'll get that complete.
Let's go.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
We ain't worried about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Exactly what he needs to do.
Don't worry about it.
Way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
Don't worry. Go get it. Go get it, Marquise. Go get it, Marquise. Marquise, go get it.
And now it's second down.
Go get it, Marquise.
It's Flacco to throw.
Go, Marquise. Make up for it a little bit then. Make up for it a little bit then. Just a little bit.
They go pass again with Flacco.
Oh, throw it, Flacco.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Another try after the first down sack. Flacco.
Whoa! You do it to nobody on your team.
Kevin King with a pick.
Oh my God, bruh. Bro, why do they make throw out of sacks that far, bro? That nigga ain't even get enough throwing power to go that far, bro.
What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Whoa.
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Go, Leonard.
Evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
12 yards there and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen.
Whoa! Nobody! Oh, nobody! Oh, my God. Then they did not get touched. Jesus Christ.
Jamie Collins busting through to make the stop.
Bro, them niggas just not blocking.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Flacco. He's going deep for Brown.
That was my punt.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was
That's
a
crazy,
long
bro.
talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Bro, what the?
Brady
get it out so fast.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Bro, what the? Oh. That's some bullshit, bro. There's bullshit going on right now. How did my man get stuck on his receiver, bro? My man literally got dragged. He was on him until my man got dragged by the receiver, bro.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any.
Wow! Everybody. Why is everybody? Oh my God.
Patrick Chung. He will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one.
Bears 21.
Nothing's going my way right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady.
Bro, Brady doesn't get sacked or something?
Defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure.
Oh my God! Now they want to get pressure in. Now my man don't want to get stuck on. Oh my goodness, bro! Y'all need to chill.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
There's bullshit going on.
Operating from the gun.
I appreciate it.
Brady.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how did you miss that block? How were they missing these blocks? Bro, how are they missing these blocks?
Jonnu Smith, 35 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
Look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL.
Bro, how is he missing a block with a fucking forearm on this nigga?
Like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Flacco. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Operating out of the gun. Flacco. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Here's Hardman to return. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives plays that end up in points. It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Brady will try again on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise, just don't.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll return this.
Bro, and look at the ball. Oh, my God. Bro, he looked at the ball.
And right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive
Bro, he literally.
Can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit. Maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of the...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, you can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And at the 25-yard line.
To pass, Flacco. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play out. And guys, man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
First down, Chicago.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bears continue to pour it on.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind him. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyreek Hill, 52 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards from up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brady. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot before half for Brady. He's getting it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The final shot before break. Brady got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And this offense is running away with this one. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads will be fairly clear
by the time
we have to leave the booth.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the gun, Brady. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Bears add on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Chase Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones there to make the grab. respectability.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
49.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down, Chicago.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again. Brady looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
There defensively.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, Flacco. And now here's another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Bears 56, Lions 14.
So they throw another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
This is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Detroit. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Flacco. Oh my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. He's at the 40.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
10.